BAFTA Fellowship is awarded to Jon Snow.
Thank you very much. The first time I ever saw a television was during the coronation. We didn't have one ourselves. Very few people did have a television, but there was one person in the village had one, and there was this huge walnut cabinet with a tiny window in it. And as I and my brother sat on the sofa, my father passed behind and said, "Television? It'll never catch on." Well, the little window, I never dreamt that I would look out of it myself, but I began to, and the window got bigger and bigger and bigger. And what I never dreamt was that through that little window, the ever-enlarging window, I would ever reach a point when BAFTA would give me a fellowship. I mean, it's unimaginable. I am a hack, and very proud to be a hack, but that's all I am. We've seen such talent pass before us tonight, and all I am is a hack. But I'm very proud to work in this industry. And I want to thank BAFTA very warmly and very deeply for giving me this enormous honour. I mean, it'll strengthen my hand no end. I mean, we are living in the golden age of journalism. This is the best and finest time ever to be a journalist. You can speak truth to power because you can prove it, as never before. We have access to information, we have access to transmission, and we, on Channel 4, have access to something else. Because I'm going to thank one other person tonight, probably the most unexpected person you've ever heard me thank in public, Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was on deck for the formation of Channel 4. And Channel 4 is a very remarkable and different, as you've seen tonight, I mean, gosh, cascades of BAFTAs. And now we have one for Channel 4 News, because that's who it's for. It's not for me, it's for the team I work with. And I want to thank you all very much indeed. You at home who watch, and you here, and BAFTA especially. Thank you very much indeed.
Congratulations on your fellowship.
Thank you very, very much.
And we saw obviously a little lovely film of a collection of different things you've done through the years.
Various lengths of hair and various accents. Hello, yes, I'm here standing outside the jail that Mandela has been held in.
Is this it? Is your accent kind of progressed as well? Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And obviously we saw you meet the real Jon Snow. No, the other way around. The fake Jon.
That was such a thrill. But you know, he told me an amazing story. He said he was a bellboy on the carpet here, the red carpet at BAFTA, 10 years ago when he was a student. And he saw me coming up the red carpet and he said, "Jon Simpson!"
Amazing.
I don't know who he is, but he was a big BBC correspondent.
Yeah, yeah.
He just got the wrong guy.
Oh, but do you know what though? I love the fact you've interviewed so many people, whether it's celebrities, whether it's politicians, whether you've been on the front line, you've done so many different things. Is there, thinking of all the tons of stuff you've done, is there anything that stands out as something that you are the most proud of?
Well, I'm proud of having been at the gates of Mandela's prison on the day he came out. I was banned from South Africa because I was caught up in student protests against apartheid, and the South African Secret Service banned any of us from going down. I was allowed to go down the night before he came out, and standing at the gates and not knowing what he would look like, and there then being this amazing moment, and we saw this man walking towards us, and somehow it just was, we cried.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think, well, what an amazing place to be at that precise time as well. You did an autobiography, didn't you, in 2004?
Sort of autobiographical journey, yeah.
Is it maybe time that you did the next volume?
Well, I think people can say too much about themselves.
Oh, really?
I don't know, and I might. Who knows? Yeah.
Everyone seems to do that nowadays. It seems to be the way you tell your story.
I think to write one book about yourself is immodest. To write two is going some.
But you have, because you've been involved and been to so many fascinating and interesting places, and you have so many wonderful stories to tell, it's almost like it could happen again in a way.
Yeah, well, I'd like to have a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And congratulations
on
this.
Thank you very much.
What will happen with this BAFTA? Where will it go?
It will go in a great place of pride, somewhere in the home.
Okay.
But we won't lose sight of it.
Oh, right.
We'll catch it in every corner.
All right, lovely.
I'll put a few mirrors up.
Thank you very much, Jon. Have a lovely evening as well.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.